I'm Christine, nurse, coach, and course information specialist at Wisdom of the Whole Coaching Academy. Today, I'd like to talk to you about a tool we use as coaches to help when either we or our clients find themselves in a little bit of overwhelm with that big list of things to do. The tool that I'd like to share with you today is called the ABC Prioritizing Tool. This is a little picture of the tool, one of many in our Coaching Tools card deck. What this tool is about is to help you get yourself or your client out of that overwhelm, out of that sense of multiple competing priorities, things to do when you can never catch up. I was with a group the other day and the topic of distractions came up, and it seemed like it was such a relevant topic to most people in the group, that the feeling that distractions get in the way, that there's things you need to do, but then there's always other things that come up that you need to do. So this tool, ABC Prioritizing, will give you the opportunity to try out a new way of looking at your to-do list and organizing it in a way that might be just a little bit more productive for you. So what I'd like to invite you to do is, if you have a pencil and a piece of paper, jot down just off the top of your head right now, maybe a list of about 15, possibly 20 things that you kind of have in your mind they need to get done. Some of them are just little niggly things, some of them are big projects. Just jot those down on a piece of paper. And as you are doing that, keep in mind, how would you like to prioritize your list of things to do? There are many ways to do it. There's no right or wrong way to do it. It's based on really what's important to you. Now, this list may just include things related to your job. They may include things in your personal life, your family life, or the list might just include everything all lumped together. Okay, as you're thinking about that, sometimes people set as their goal or their priority, their highest priority, to do things that are going to make life more fun. For some people is, what will make me more money? For others, what's going to give me satisfaction when I get it done? And for some, it could be what is supportive of my family life. So it is going to be different for each person, just a little bit. So once you have in mind how you want to prioritize these tasks, I invite you to look at your list now based on that priority that you have decided for this particular to-do list. Pick the top 5 items and put the letter A next to those. These are going to be your A top priorities on the current list that you have. And then once you've done that, look at your list again and find the next 5 items. Assign those a priority of B. So now you've got your A's, you've got your B's, and then everything else on your list is going to get a C. Once you've done that, go back and look at your A's now. And again, think about what you set as your prioritizing factor. And give each item of those 5 a number of 1 to 5 in the order in which you think they need to get done. So you'll have an A1 through an A5. Then you can move on to the B's and do the same thing. You'll end up with a B1 through B5. Now C, doesn't matter how many items in your C, you don't need to number those at this point. Those tend to be the things that are the easiest to do, the things that we'd rather do, not necessarily the things that are going to get us closer to our goal. So they can stay there, set them aside. Those are good little things to bring back up to the top once you've accomplished those things in the A's and the B's. So you've got your priorities, you've got your A1 through 5, you've got your B1 through 5. Sit with that list for a little while and then just start working away at those priorities in that order. And you want to keep revisiting this list as well. You need to keep your ABC priorities up to date. They may change, circumstances change. You can change it at any point. You might want to look at this list once a week and see, is it still working for you? Just something, things need to be moved around. And one of the big things that's fun to do is when you get stuff done, don't just cross it off on your list. You can certainly do that. I like to see things crossed off on my to-do list. But make yourself a little to-do list too that you keep visible of all the things that you got done. That can be very motivating. And it's nice to see that, wow, you are accomplishing something. So again, this is the ABC Prioritizing Tool, one of many tools we teach at Wisdom of the Whole Coaching Academy. Take this out, use it in your life, share it with your clients. And if you'd like to learn more about Wisdom of the Whole and our coaching programs, I invite you to join us on one of our free coaching discovery calls. We do them about twice a month. You can find them on the website at www.wisdomofthewhole.com. Click on the courses section, and the first item under there you'll see is free class. Just click on that. You can see when the upcoming classes are, and we would love to have you join us. Thank you, and have a wonderful day, and enjoy getting those priorities taken care of in your life. Thank you.